Hey everybody, this is Eric with Phone Scoop, and I wanted to spend a few minutes talking to you about the Samsung Galaxy S4, the new smartphone from Samsung. It is a little bit of an incremental update compared to the Galaxy S3, which was released about a year ago. In fact, it would be very difficult to tell the two apart if they were placed side by side. There are some subtle differences, but nothing that stunning. You can see it has a very slim design, and it is very lightweight. But of course, it's made of plastics instead of metals like the iPhone 5 or HTC One. Along the side, we have a volume button here, which has great travel and feedback, and I really like how easy it is to find. On the bottom, you have a micro USB port. On the front, we have a very nice physical button. This is a home button, and there's capacitive keys on either side of it. On the right side, the only button we have is the screen lock button, and like the volume key, this one has a really nice travel and feedback. On the back, you'll see the 13 megapixel camera and flash, and of course the back cover is removable, so you can get at the battery, SIM card, and micro SD memory cards. And on top you see a regular stereo headphone jack, and this tiny little black thing here is the IR blaster, which will help control your TV or your cable box at home. The screen measures 5 inches across the diagonal and includes 1920 by 1080 pixels, making that a full HD screen. And you can see how beautiful it is as we scroll through some screens there. Some things to point out that Samsung has changed in terms of the Android control screens. You'll see up here we've got access to radios and toggles and things. If we push this button here, we have access to all of them in one spot, and you can actually pick which of these is in the first bunch of 5 there, which is nice. Samsung has made some changes to the settings menus though. Instead of having one large screen that you can scroll through, there are some tabs here that you have to cycle through in order to find some of the different controls. I find this layout a little bit confusing. It takes a while to learn which controls are in which tab. I kind of wish Samsung had left that alone. The app drawer is pretty standard. It has this phone has more than 60 apps that come with it out of the box. And of course, you can control how those apps are arranged in here. We can hide apps, put them in folders, and generally manage them that way. Some of the standout features of the Galaxy S4 are, of course, in the camera, which I'll launch here. Basically, what's really cool are these modes that Samsung has added. You'll see modes such as auto, beauty face, best photo, best face, sound and shot, drama shot, animated photo, HDR, eraser shot, panorama, sports, and night. It's quite a lot. This is a pretty cool way to figure out what they all are. But if you need a little bit more of a description as to what they all do, you can see this little carousel pops up, and you can see all the different modes in the camera here. My favorite is drama shot, which takes a static background photo and then pastes moving action across the screen, so that's pretty neat. This device also lets you take a picture of yourself while you're taking a picture of something else, and uses both cameras at the same time to do that. The device, of course, comes with the Samsung Hub, which is Samsung's content store. And if we launch this, you'll see that it has a really pretty set of top-level menus. Here we go. There's the welcome screen, and you can go to the music store, the video store, the book store, or the game store. We'll dive into music here, and once it does that, it shows you a pretty basic screen for navigating through, and purchasing music. Of course, I find the Google Play Music Store to be a little bit easier to interact with. The other big thing is S Health. This is some health software to help you manage your diet and exercise. You can see here I've burned a whopping 5 calories today based on my movement, and I haven't put in anything in terms of calories as I've eaten. Walking mate, according to this, I've taken only 57 steps today. That's probably pretty inaccurate since I've been up for a few hours and moving around. But anyway, put this in your pocket and it acts as a pedometer and will tell you how many steps you've made in a day. And this one kills me. This is the comfort level thing. So right now it's 76 degrees here and there's 51% humidity, which apparently is good. If the humidity were to go down or up and the temperature were to go down or up, and you can see these little ranges of green on the side, we would be less comfortable. Of course, you could probably just figure that out for yourself. The Galaxy S4 has tons of other features like Air View and Air Gesture, which do different things depending on where you hold your finger over the phone or wave your hand over the phone. And there's also an optical reader for reading business cards and a translator for translating languages on the fly. These are all nice features, of course. In terms of the device itself, you know, it has a little bit of a cheap feel thanks to the plastics. I wish it had a metal design, but the screen is gorgeous. Apps and things move along quickly, as you see as I scroll through here on the home screen. And this device happens to be used on the Sprint network, and I found that it had good phone calls, good signal performance, and pretty good battery life. So the Galaxy S4 is available from AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile USA, and Verizon Wireless in the days and weeks to come, and is a pretty good phone. It's worth checking out, no doubt.